So my intention with this post is to help you feel safe in your body, safe in yourself, and safe in the present moment. We're going to create some safety in this conscious connection. And if you're feeling anxious, and this is a real symptom of stress and a cause of stress, the anxiety that we can feel. Anxiety is all about not feeling safe. And having learnt probably at a very early age that it's not safe in some way. It's not safe to express yourself. It's not safe to be who you are in that messy, human, authentic sense as a child and now as an adult perhaps. And it's not safe to feel. And there is so much disconnect in that lack of core safety that was often created very early on in life. And that is very much about the anxiety that you might be feeling now. That it doesn't feel safe to be in your body. It doesn't feel safe to feel. And one of the reasons I talk so much about conscious connection, because when we do that, what we're doing is we're starting to reconnect where stress and fear and anxiety have disconnected us. We're also starting to create core safety and to rebuild trust that it is safe to be in the body, it is safe to feel, and it is safe to be present. Sometimes it feels very counterintuitive because anxiety is such an uncomfortable feeling in the body. And the last thing we want to do is to connect, to feel it. But that's what the body is asking for. The body is asking for reassurance. And it's the reassurance that you probably didn't receive when you needed it most when you were a child. Is it okay? Am I okay? I need support. Can you help me? I feel scared. That hurt. And when you don't get the healthy reassurance and validation of your worth, that it's safe, you're safe, it's safe to feel. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's normal. When we don't get that reassurance at an early age, we learn that it's not safe. It's not safe to be. It's not safe to feel. It's not safe to express what we're feeling. And in that way, we learn to suppress what we're feeling. We learn to hold in what we'd like to say, but it doesn't feel safe. And we learn that it's not safe or it's too much to feel what it is that the body is trying to communicate. And so there's an anxiety, a fear that builds up around simply being. And there's a need to be hypervigilant or to be in that state of holding off, of bracing, of trying to control. And of course, that creates even more anxiety. But it's so important to reconnect and to start to rebuild that trust, to build core safety in the moment. And even if it feels deeply uncomfortable, the anxiety that you might be feeling, this is where we start. And it's not to force anything. It's not to try and get rid of the anxiety. The anxiety, if you like, is that part of you that's asking to be supported, to feel safe. It's that part of you that didn't receive that at some point. And the way that we start to heal that core wound of not feeling safe in ourselves, in the body, in the moment, in life, is by consciously connecting, becoming that source of safety. And again, there's nothing to force. Understanding where that anxiety first started, the origin of that stress, the anxiety that you're feeling, came from not feeling safe, and understanding that you always deserve to feel supported, that you always deserve to have your needs met, and that it is safe to express who you are and what you need and what you feel, because what you feel matters. You matter. So you can just bring your hand to your heart, to your body. And again, if it feels uncomfortable bringing your hand to your heart, you become too aware perhaps of the feeling of not feeling safe, you can just have your hands in your lap. Again, it's starting to listen to what you're feeling and to respond to your needs with awareness and that conscious connection. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes, and there's that reflex to come within. And whatever you're feeling in this moment, however uncomfortable, just allowing that to be. Letting go of the need to judge what you're feeling, to reject what you're feeling, or to resist it, even though it might be deeply uncomfortable. It's giving yourself grace, showing yourself some kindness, some compassion in this moment for whatever it is you might be feeling. You can just connect with the breath. Again, no need to control your breathing in any way. Just starting to create an awareness of your breath in the body, how it feels. As you breathe in, there's a gentle expansion in the belly, the chest. As you breathe out, softening, letting go. It's safe to let go, to be present in this moment. It is safe to be in your body. It is safe to feel. Again, you don't need to force anything. And it's not about trying to force yourself to believe this or feel this. Just starting to create some awareness, a little space to create safety, to reconnect, to start building trust in yourself, in your presence, in your body, in this moment. Just allowing yourself to be. Get a sense of your physical space. Wherever you're sitting, perhaps you're lying down. And there's a letting go, allowing yourself to be supported. Your physical space, your body, yourself in this moment. And there's nothing you need to do. It's your presence that is important. Your presence is enough. Again, you're not trying to get rid of whatever you're feeling. You're creating more space for what it is you feel. And more awareness. There's a softening towards yourself, letting go of the need to fight this feeling. And bring your awareness into the heart center. And as you rest there, just notice what you're feeling. Perhaps there's any tension. Again, the body communicates in sensations, feelings, sometimes uncomfortable, especially if we're feeling anxious. And let this be enough. Perhaps you see, as you connect in this way, that your body starts to respond to your presence. There's a softening. Again, with that awareness, as you connect in this way, this conscious connection, you're creating safety. You're starting to rebuild that trust. Core safety in your body, in the present moment, in that connection with yourself and who you are. And you continue this practice in your own time for as long as you want, for as long as you need. And you can return to this practice whenever you might feel anxious, uncomfortable in yourself, in your body, not feeling safe in some way. And it's in that way that you can consciously connect, reconnect, and start to create that safety. Okay. So thank you for being here, and looking forward to seeing you in the next post.